Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch. I have a few things I just wanted to share and some specials that we're going to be running this month. Really, we'll end up running them through to the rest of the year. But it's based on a growing stack of lawsuit papers that have hit my desk, questions I'm receiving from shops, and then some of the one-on-one sessions that we've had with some of our VIPs. And it's brought to light three really important areas that we need to focus on. So, first special we're going to run this month is we're going to take our 3 legal classes and put them in a bundle, and you can get all 3 for $300. So what's in that? Well, typically this was like a $1,500 package. First class is a basic terminology, definitions, and situations. It's where you'll learn the definition and uses of terms like estoppel, of contract law versus tort law, really just the basics of law that everyone in this business should have a functioning understanding of those terms. The next class is indemnification and payment for body shops. That class is taught by attorney Erica Eversman and just goes over the differences and the whys and the hows of what an insurance company does when it comes for claim payment versus what a body shop does in terms of estimating damages and repair planning. And then the third class in that bundle is the contracts and forms class. That is also Erica Eversman's class, in which she goes over her forms. There's 9 of them in this class, including the repair contract, a short pay form for what's different between your appraisal and the insurer's, a parts usage form, a termination of repair form, some total loss forms. But Erica's done a really good job over her years litigating within the collision repair industry of coming up with the right forms and contracts that body shops need. And so in that class, Erica teaches you each and every form, and then you also get a chance to download it, which will save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars when you go and visit with your local attorney. They're not having to start from scratch to develop forms from you. They're able to take something that we know works and has stood the test of time in court and make sure that it fits your individual state and or local laws that you need to have. Now, that's a great way to get started. But then after you have your forms down and you start understanding law, you're going to have situations that come up. And what I'm finding right now in a lot of the sessions that I'm hosting with shops, or even talking to them about some papers they've been served, whether it's replevin or fraud cases from their local, SIUs or DOIs, is that we have a communication issue in the industry, meaning that most of us, we were technicians, we liked working with our hands, we liked working with cars didn't talk back, and having long conversations with people or having detailed legal type conversations with people wasn't our strong suit. It's not what we wanted to do. But in this industry where we are today, heavy communication skills, verbal, written, and nonverbal, are essential for anyone that's in the front office of a collision repair center. That may be the owner, the estimators, or the CSAs. So we've put together a communication training bundle that's going to teach you the basics of verbal and nonverbal communication, how to write business email, how to write business letters, when do you use email versus a formal letter. There's training in there on how to deal with difficult and angry customers, how to diffuse difficult situations. So if we have a little bit of friction between us and an adjuster, what are some of the techniques we can use to diffuse that friction? Because we can't negotiate if we're angry with each other or we don't trust or respect each other. So it's really critical in negotiations that we learn how to get rid of the emotions before we get to the topics or the facts. That communication bundle is available as well. It's I believe it's 12 classes total is what I've put in there. And you'll have 6 months of access to those classes through our LMS or our learning management system to take them. I recommend, obviously everything we do is rooftop training pricing. So you get one bundle for your shop, and then you can make sure that everyone in the office goes through that training, tests out, finishes each course, and then you'll be able to be ready for the next section. So the next thing that we've put available is the Department of Insurance complaint form training. Now, every state has a DOI. Very few people understand what the role of the Department of Insurance is and what they can and can't do in terms of dispute resolution or dissatisfaction with the performance or claims processes of an insurance company. So in this hour-and-a-half class, we'll break down an actual DOI complaint file on a real repair. It's taught by a shop out of Pennsylvania who is brilliant, has put together some great forms and processes and SOPs for working with the DOI, and you're going to learn a lot out of that class. As we go forward over the next couple of years, it's going to be critical that we utilize the DOIs of every state in the ways that they can help us not continually voice our frustration at the ways that they can help us. So this is a really powerful class. These three together are going to give you a lot of the skills that you're going to need to face a lot of the issues that you're struggling with right now, whether it's consumer engagement in the repair process, consumer engagement in the insurance negotiation process, dealing with adjusters, short pays, dealing with potential legal issues as they come up. These are the foundational classes, and we've put them all together. Be sure to check out the bundles. You can go ahead and register and sign up for those and pay for those online. Or if you have additional questions and you want to talk a little bit more about what's available and what might be best suited for your collision repair center, you can always reach out to us on the website. Just hit that chat button and one of us will jump in there and handle anything you need. Thanks.